Hey everybody, we are here. We are going to make some homemade garlic bread. This is super easy and super fun. You can use any type of bread you have laying around. I went a little bread crazy the other week and bought a bunch of bread that had just been sitting around. So we're going to make some homemade garlic bread for our spaghetti and meatballs. So again, you can use buns, biscuits, sliced bread, wherever bread that you have, bagels, have fun with it. So I'm going to go ahead and lay these all out on my pan. We're actually going to do these in the air fryer. So super excited. We're going to try and get heat on here, but I don't think that's going to work. Alright, so we have butter melting. Grab a brush. And you need your butter, your bread, and your garlic. The first thing you're going to do is brush the butter on the bread. So you can mix the garlic in with the butter as well before you put it and then brush everything on. Now, depending on doing it that way, you need the garlic very tiny. We could add some Parmesan cheese, some parsley, and have fun with it. Experiment with different flavors. Let me know where you guys are watching from. And if you are a garlic bread fan or not, I would love to hear it. Basically, we're just making sure it's not too saturated because we don't want the bread to get soggy before we work on it. I'm using fresh garlic here, so I have my garlic clove. This is actually called a garlic bulb, made of several different cloves. We're going to start with 3. And see, some of them are growing little roots. Garlic loves warm sources, so if you set up in a warm surface, it's going to start growing. You could technically replant it and get homemade, grow your own garlic from home. But we're not going to bother with that right now. Maybe in the spring. So this is called a garlic press. This is from Pampered Chef. And what's nice about this, you put the whole clove in there and just squeeze it. And the garlic comes straight out. Now you can use a brush. The little brush does come with it. I'm not sure where my brush will go. So we're just going to go ahead and scrape that. And what's really cool about this is that you can see the whole skin of the garlic. So you don't have to worry about peeling it. And then you just throw this all away. If you're lucky, it comes out in one piece. There's literally nothing left besides the garlic skin, because garlic is very sticky. So this saves you from having to peel it. I think I'm going to do about 1 clove, a piece of bread. It can go a little hard depending on your garlic. That one's squirted everywhere. And obviously, depending on the size of the clove will determine how much garlic you get out. You might even want to use your fingers too. Let's scrape that. Alright, we'll do this one. Yeah, I'm just using my hands, but it does come with a little gray brush. And what you want to do is, obviously you don't want all the garlic in one spot on your bread. You're just going to spread it out. Do you know that garlic is full of antioxidants and is super healthy for you? So much so that they had created a medication called garlic leak for high cholesterol. It has antibacterial properties to it, antimicrobial as well. So it's super, super healthy for you. Okay. Just cleaning the cup, right? Your bird is cleaning, it's healing. Alright, cool. I'm going to do 3 more cloves here. Garlic does rot away as well, so if you do buy garlic, you try and use it as much as soon as you can, because it does rot away after a while. And I'll show you, I actually have one here. It's rotting. You know it's rotting when it starts turning a brownish, reddish color. That just means it's basically drying out. Here, see that? It means it's drying out, so like right here, it's getting... So right here, there's a bad spot in this garlic. That just means that it's slowly drying out and it's a little mushy and rotting away. So you don't want to use those cloves. If you notice it's rotting away, simply just throw them away so it doesn't spread to your other cloves. Because as you can see that the garlic is still alive because it's growing. I'm going to move you guys up right here. Put our clove in. Look how easy that one just came out. Super easy, guys. 1 piece. Garlic skin. If you need another hack for garlic skin so you don't have to peel it by hand, throw it in the microwave for 10 seconds. This one's a big clove. I'll try and get it in there. There we go. This one was a big clove. I did come squirting out the side, but that's alright. If you want, you can try and put it in, but it's just going to mix in and gonna break the skin up more. And I do throw this in the dishwasher, so it's dishwasher safe. Alright, one more clove. And then you just toast it. You toast it in your oven, air fryer, toaster oven, for 5 to 8 minutes until it's golden brown. Alright, so you don't want it too toasted, it'll burn. The butter is to help the bread from not being too toasted, but the butter also helps to bring out the flavor of the garlic. I'm just going to use the back of my little mini spatula to rub these around and push that garlic in the bread a little bit. When you push it in, the bread will absorb the flavors a little bit better. Garlic does not release any flavors until it's cooked or you mince it. Most of your herbs don't really release those flavors until they're chopped or cooked. It just preserves the food and that flavor. Alright, cool. So I'm going to go ahead and heat my air fryer. Again, super easy. You can add more to it if you wanted to. But that's all I got. Peace, guys.